Hi everybody, hope you're having a good day so far. Today I'd like to finally make a video that is non-nutrition related and one of my favorites, well yeah, I'd say I have so many favorites, but one of my favorites is, let me get the posture right here. One of my favorite videos is, or topics I would say, would be sunlight, sunshine. You know, like most people underestimate the importance of sunlight, and there's so much to talk about. I don't even know like how to put it into a 10-minute video or something like that. But I will say this: sunlight. If you have lack of sunlight, every single cell in your body will suffer, and the cellular activity will be diminished. Just try an experiment for 1 week. Go to work in the darkness, be under artificial lights, and then go back when it's dark. Basically get very little, if any, sunlight, and just fluorescent lighting or something like that, and see how you feel. And then go to on a nice sunny beach day, get some sunshine for 2, 3, 4 hours, and see how you feel in terms of mood and everything when you get that warm sunshine on your body. And most people don't realize that, but there's been a lot of studies being done, and they haven't been published that well, but a lot of them. And basically the gist of it is that every single cell in your body is going to be stronger and more alive if you get your sunshine. We are tropical beings. That's why we like the warmth. Like, we like temperatures that are close to our body temperature, high 20s, perhaps even low 30s. And that's why we wear clothing, bedding, heating, housing, central heating, is because if we don't have temperatures that are near our body temperature, then like tropical temperature near our skin, then we feel hypothermia in hours to days. So I like to talk about sunshine some more, and I like to say that if you want to develop muscles, strong muscles and lean muscles, and nicely defined, you need sunshine. You'll need sunshine for your mental poise. You can't feel happy when it's cloudy and raining and cold and miserable, at least not forever. For example, sunlight is good for many things along. Most people don't realize that sunlight actually penetrates your skin, penetrates into your body. Now it depends which tissues it goes through, but it actually can go through a fair bit of a distance and will actually cleanse your blood and lymph system. And the more fat you have, the more you're actually blocking that beneficial effect. And so to be overweight is non-beneficial in so many ways. And so basically it's like a UV, you know, water filtration, they use UV filtration. Well, it's similar to our blood. We need sunlight. Pale white skin is not healthy skin. Now you might say, hey Lucas, you know, what about skin cancer and sunburns and all that stuff? Well, that's a very good question, and I'm gonna get to that. I was wondering where I should start though. Well, let's start with this. Most people don't realize is this chart right here. When the sun is above your head or down to 60 degrees, I would classify it as strong. And in this range, I'd like to get as little sunshine as possible, or what I mean is as little direct sunshine as possible, and stay in shade. Even though I don't burn even in this unless I'm near a lake or a creek or something like that for several hours. I had many interns, many people that I've been with, in Costa Rica, Panama, and Australia that were like hiding in the shade, and I was playing on the beaches for 6-7 hours and never got sunburned, or after many hours, perhaps 2 or 3 days in a row, you get a little bit red on the nose and shoulders and goes away in 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. But nevertheless, I do feel that it is very strong on the skin, and I much rather prefer sunlight that is in the range of moderate, which is 60 to 30 degrees. And when it's like that, then it's nice and gentle. Well, it's nice and moderate, it's warm, and it's not as strong, and it won't burn me. Or I can be as much as I like outside, near anything I like, and it won't burn me. Now, when it's down to 30 degrees, it's very gentle, and it would be very hard to get burned unless you're really susceptible to sunburn. So that's what I like to keep you in mind, is that, you know, like, stay in touch with your body, pay attention. When it's strong, put some clothes on or stay in the shade. When it's moderate, don't worry about it, take your clothes off and enjoy it as much as possible. When it's low, you can even sun gaze when it's in the lower third of the 30%. So when it's 10 degrees or lower from the horizon, assuming that you're at sea level or close to it and not at the peak of a mountain or something like that, the sun rays are going through so much atmosphere because they're going horizontal. They're going literally through 10 times or more the atmosphere when they're just a few degrees from the horizon, and you can sun gaze without any harm or any danger or any worries or fears. And I've done that for many hours and stuff. How beneficial it is, I can't really discertain right now. I'm working on that, but it doesn't hurt, and doesn't. Either way, I'm not getting too much from it yet in terms of messages from my body, but it feels nice to watch sunsets. So that's what I'd like to point out to you. Now, let's talk about how is it possible that I don't burn and a lot of people burn in 20, 30, 40 minutes. Well, this is my opinion, and this is my research. What I found out is that what happens in the average person, the skin is the largest alimentary organ in the body, and it's eliminating stuff all the time. And we, on top of that, put sunscreen, which has literally 90% of, like, the ingredients are highly toxic. Sunscreen and bug repellent, which I don't know who in the right mind would put on their skin, and makeup. If you could actually go and look at the cells, what happens when you put makeup, what happens when you put this stuff, you would see how you're literally creating such a toxic environment, how the cells are suffering, and the poisoning effect on that microcellular level, how high it is. So you'd be shocked. So I highly recommend to minimize makeup, if at all. Let's go to part 2 so that this fits on YouTube, and we can wrap up the video on part 2.